afternoon and welcome to Brazos Fiber Works. Today is episode 47 and today I'm gonna show you a little bit of my works in progress. I have no finished objects this week. I did have things in life that happened, or shouldn't say happened, but my daughter came to visit us this last few days, and so I didn't get a whole lot of knitting done. But welcome to this channel. My name is Jennifer. I am the owner and dyer behind Brazos Fiber Works. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on that button and coming along today. I hope you enjoyed today's short, sweet video. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. You guys know you mean the world to me. I appreciate you guys so much. And I do hope you guys do too. Enjoy this video today. All right, I have a few works in progress. That is it. I don't have any finished objects. I was really trying to get a pair of socks finished by today, but it just didn't happen. We had our daughter and her fiance came into town Sunday evening, and I still had to work on Monday and Tuesday, so I only got to spend time with her in the evenings, and so I didn't get a whole lot of knitting done. I really wanted to spend time with her this couple days she was here. She left early this morning, and today was my day off, and she had to go back home. She had to go back to Missouri, which I mean is gonna be her home, and she had to go back to work. So, you know, it's part of being an adult and part of life. So yeah, but I was really thankful for the 2 days that I did get to spend with her. So yeah, that's why I don't have a whole lot, but I will show you what I do have. So let's get right into it. You can find me on Instagram at Brazos Fiber Works. You can find me on Ravelry as jnbcrafty. We also do have a Ravelry group called Brazos Fiber Works, where we have knit-alongs, make-alongs, yearly make-alongs, monthly make-alongs, just getting to know each other. So if that sounds like something you would like to do, please come and join our group on Ravelry. I do have a business with hand-dye yarn, project bags, notions, all of that good stuff. It is brazosfiberworks.com. If you need to get a hold of me, you can email me, jennifer@brazosfiberworks.com. All right, guys, so let's get right into today's whips. I want to go ahead and show you. This one I did show, I think a couple weeks ago. You saw my progress. I had finished one sock. So it is sitting in this cute little bag that I got with my Chelsea Yarns Enchanted Pages box from, I think February. So I did show you the finished sock. This is her book club colorway. It had this little mini with it. I did a longer leg in this one, and then I did about 7.5, 8 size foot in women's sizes. I did the small version. I always use Kay the Crazy Sock Lady's vanilla sock pattern on magic glue, and I cast on the 56 stitches. I did a 20 row 2x2 ribbing. I did 70 rows in the leg, and then just a normal heel gusset. But yeah, absolutely love this. So this was the first one. And then this was the one I was trying to get done, but I just couldn't. But here is the second sock. I am just finished with the heel. So I am gonna start doing the decreases and the round. So yeah, hopefully by next week, this will be a finished object. I know I was planning on getting like 3 finished objects this week, and it just didn't happen. And this is the colorway. And this is a cute little yarn koozie that I got from one of the women in my swap. I was her recipient of the swap, and this was one of the gifts. So cute. I love it. All right. That is the first work in progress. The second one, so of the Stunning String Studios 2025 mystery knit along for the year. We are doing 3 shawls. This is number 2 in the shawl. If you guys have seen my previous episodes, you will know that I have been working on this second one. She sent out the week 6 part of the pattern last Friday, and I got 2 rows done, guys. Only 2. I got 2 rows done. That is all I got done. I'm gonna try to work on this some more today so I can get all of week 6 done before week 7, and then hopefully by next week I'll have week 6 and 7 completed. But this is it so far. It is in a DK weight, and it's part of, yeah, the mystery shawl knit along for the year. If you guys would like to see kind of, I have the link below for the Stunning String Studio mystery knit along. It isn't available anymore, but you can go to her website and check it out. Maybe be something that you would like to be a part of next year. I do recommend it. We're reading a book series along with it, and yeah, it's just something fun and something to share with a bunch of other knitters. And let's see, these are the 2 cakes of DK that I am doing it in, and it is sitting in my Homespun House Knitting Unicorns bag. All right, guys, and then last week, if you remember on the wheel, when I spun it, it landed on my temperature blanket. I got 18 days done, guys. 18 days. So even though the last couple days I did not get time to knit on it, I got 18 days done, and so I am so excited because that means what I have, you know, less than that left to do. So hopefully, you know, if the wheel lands on it again, it will hopefully at least all of the days will be completed. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna do for the edging. I definitely want to do something, I just don't know, and then I'm gonna have all those ends to weave in. But let me show you the progress on it. So it is sitting in my Chelsea tote bag that I got a couple years ago from one of her advents. But let me show you the blanket. So I won't be able to show the whole thing because it is so long. So this was my 2024 temperature blanket. I did the Mindful Temperature Blanket by LaRocco, and I got everything done by December of last year. And so I've been trying to get December done. But here's where we started. And this is folded in half, so it's by means, and no, like you can't see the width of it, but yes, it is going to be a long blanket. But here is December, and this is the wrong side. Let me show you the right side. So here is December from here up. Yep, I got 18 days done. So hopefully next time I work on that, I will get it all done. I can cross that off of one of my whips. Yes, that is the goal this year, to get as many whips as I have done. So if you're part of our group on Ravelry, the Brazos Fiber Works group, we are working on our whips for the year, trying to get done as much as we can. I have a lot, so I definitely want to get as many whips done as I can. And now, of course, like the blanket ones, those are probably going to be a longer process. Those will go on till next year, but everything else, hopefully I can get a good amount done or completely finished. That is the goal. I don't really feel like I've been adding on too many other projects this year. Of course, socks. Socks is just one of those mindless knitting things I can do while we're watching TV or in the car. So I always do love to have one of those on the needles. I do want to get a couple more garments done this year, but I'm really wanting to finish what I already have on the needles too. And then my blanket I started for my daughter last year, I really would like to get that one done so I can give it to them for their wedding. So hopefully I can start working on that more and get that done. That is what I really want to do. But we do have our wheel, so let me bring up my phone, pull out my phone so I can do the wheel. Let's see what it's gonna land on this week. All right guys, so here we have my list of 13 of my projects. So if this is your first time tuning into this episode, so if this is your first time here, every week I spin the wheel for my current whips. So I have 13 on the wheel, and whatever one it lands on, that is the one that I'm going to try to focus working on every day, a little bit every day. Not, of course, not the only thing, but gonna put some really good effort into working on that project. So with my 13 that I have, let's spin the wheel. Number 3. All right guys, number 3 is my Sweet Chop Grinch blanket. So that is my Sweet Chop blanket using my 2024 Brazos Fiber Works Grinch Advent. So I did all 24s, and then I'm repeating all the 24s again. I will show it next week. I think I'm on like 5 or 6 on the second batch around, so we'll see how many I get done. And I will show that blanket next week. I don't have it in here with me. I usually store my projects in my daughter's room because, you know, she doesn't live here anymore, but so I usually put it all in her room, and I had to clean it out for when they were coming this week. So I had to move a bunch of my stuff down to the 5th wheel. And so it's still down there. I haven't went and grabbed it and brought everything back up, but I will show that next week. Let's see, shop news. I do have my self-striping yarns that are out. So if you haven't seen those, head to brazosfiberworks.com, check those out. I have some new summer self-striping yarns. And then I still do have a couple of my 2025 Star Wars Christmas Advents. And other than that, I mean, you know, I just have the everyday yarns that are in there. Let's see, other shop news. We do have our Ravelry group, which I did talk to you about. So yeah, come over. It's totally free, guys, to come and get in our group. Just come over and introduce yourself, and yeah, plug into one of our threads. Other than that, life news, like I said, my daughter was here. I really didn't get to spend that much time with her. Yesterday, they went and viewed where their wedding venue is gonna be, and I didn't get to go because I had to work. But they got to do that. They were really pleased with it and excited. So like, that's all that really matters. And then other than that, we're gonna go camping in a couple weeks. Oh, we are going to meet up with my son's soon-to-be in-laws this weekend. We're gonna go check out their venue and go to lunch. And then I think 2 more weeks after that, we're going camping for anniversary. And then in July, we're gonna go for a week. We're gonna go camping for the week of 4th of July. And we're gonna go to Missouri, but totally different part. So we're really excited for that. So yeah, that's all I kind of have like coming up trip-wise for life news. Other than that, I mean, just, you know, daily work, the daily life. Nothing too exciting right now is going on. But yeah, like I said, it's a short and sweet video this week. I do want to thank you guys so much for coming along today. If you have made it this far in the video, I do apologize for, you know, there's not a whole lot I got done, but I know you could all relate to things come up, and especially like if you have kids that don't live at home anymore and they come to visit, like, you know, we want to spend that time with them. I hope you guys are enjoying your weather wherever you are, and I hope you guys have a great week. We will see you back here for episode 48 next week.